Hello Internet, and welcome back to my series of game reviews. Last time we covered The Last of Us, and now we're here to talk about my second favorite video game character associated with the color blue, Mega Man. Mega Man, or Rockman in East Asia, was created by Capcom and was released on the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES, in December of 1987. Before Mega Man, Capcom was known for creating arcade games. Mega Man was created by a small team consisting of 6 people, and it was created specifically for the home console market. The Mega Man series spanned multiple sub-series and spin-offs. We have the classic side-scrolling series with numbered follow-ups, from Mega Man 2 all the way to Mega Man 11, with the Mega Man Dual Override set to release in 2027, and most likely one of the last games to be released on the PS4. There's Mega Man X, a series I haven't personally played yet, with Mega Man X7 being one of the worst games in the series, practically the Sonic 06 of Mega Man. There's Mega Man Zero, released on the Game Boy Advance, Mega Man ZX and Mega Man ZX Advent on the Nintendo DS, Mega Man Legends, which made the jump to 3D for the Mega Man series, Mega Man Battle Network for the Game Boy Advance, and Mega Man Star Force for the Nintendo DS. Mega Man would also be a playable character in the Super Smash Bros. Series, as well as Sonic Racing Crossroads as a DLC add-on along with Proto Man. He also appears in the Marvel vs. Capcom series, and will also appear in a few animated series, from Captain N the Game Master, all the way to Secret Level on Prime Video. And he crossed over with Sonic in comic books. In this video, we're going to take a look at the first game in the series titled Mega Man. Mega Man is a humanoid robot created by Dr. Light, and he has to save the world from the evil Dr. Wily and his 6 robot masters. Aid in further entries. There's Cutman, Electman, Gutsman, Iceman, Fireman, and Bombman. Each stage in this game has you battling one of the 6 robot masters. You can play them in any order you wish before you head into Dr. Wily's castle. Some people might be brave enough to take them on with just Mega Man's classic Mega Buster, but some of them are weak to weapons you acquire at the end of each stage in a rock, paper, scissors scenario, similar to Pokemon and their type weaknesses. The Mega Man Legacy Collection, released in 2015, comes with a cheat sheet for the best weapons to use against certain robot masters. The North American box art is just the absolute worst, but you know what they say, never judge a book by its cover, or never judge a video game by its box art. And after playing through this game all the way up to Mega Man 8, and playing a small bit of Mega Man in base before rage quitting at its difficulty, I can say with great confidence that the game we're taking a look at in this video is one of the most difficult entries in the classic Mega Man series. But my favorite entry in this series, and probably the most iconic, is Mega Man 2, from its unforgettable opening to Dr. Wily's unforgettable theme that you're currently hearing in the background of this video. The music is some of the best video game soundtracks in history. Same with The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Bros., Sonic the Hedgehog, Undertale, and even Kingdom Hearts. But if anyone wants me to review Mega Man 2 in the future, let me know. I'm always open to requests. I recommend you begin with Cutman stage, even though you can start anywhere really. It gives you a basic feel of what to expect when you're playing the game. Similar to World 1-1 in Super Mario Bros. And the Green Hill Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog. You start off with the Mega Buster as your primary weapon, as you shoot down enemies as they keep coming towards you. There is one item in Electman stage that is required for progressing through Dr. Wily's castle, and that is the Magnet Beam. But the only way to obtain it is by removing blocks that are in your way with Gutsman's Super Arm. That's why I recommend playing Gutsman stage immediately after completing Cutman stage. There's also disappearing and reappearing blocks that are just a pain in the ass to traverse through. For those, timing and memorization are crucial. And there's also items you can collect that can replenish your health, and one of the many weapons you acquire throughout the game. Meanwhile, the Mega Buster has unlimited ammo. So I recommend using the other weapons only when necessary for Robot Masters, or just annoying enemies that are impossible to hit with the Mega Buster. The first Mega Man Legacy Collection, consisting of Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, comes with a special rewind feature that allows you to rewind time if you end up hitting spikes that instantly kill you, or you make a platforming error. I ended up playing the Mega Man Legacy Collection on PS4, and I had a fun time with that feature. Now granted, it's not recommended you spam this feature to death, because it wasn't around in 1987. But it does make breezing through the game a lot easier than playing an NES emulator. As for the plot of the game, Dr. Light and Dr. Wily are colleagues who specialize in robotics. Dr. Light created the 6 Robot Masters to assist mankind. He also created Mega Man, or Rock in Japan, and his sister Roll. So there are a lot of music motifs in this series. However, Dr. Wily reprogrammed the Robot Masters to take over the world, so now it's up to Mega Man to put an end to Dr. Wily's nefarious schemes. When you lose lives and get a game over screen, your progress is saved so you don't have to replay stages you already completed. But when I say this game is difficult, I fucking mean it. I died quite a lot during my first initial playthrough of this game, mostly due to poor enemy placement, frame rate issues, and platforming problems. And this is the only title in the Mega Man series to feature a scoring system where the player can score points by defeating enemies and bosses, and also collecting power-ups and for clearing each stage. However, this feature was removed because it was found to provide no meaningful benefit to players, and unnecessary to designers. After you complete the 6 Robot Master stages, you unlock Wily's castle. 4 stages of pure chaos, challenging platforming, and the fucking Yellow Devil. Probably one of the most iconic bosses in the entire series. This sumbitch moves across 2 sides of the screen, and its only weak point is the red eye. Many people, myself included, use the Elect Beam and a pause glitch to bypass the frustration of facing off the Yellow Devil with just your lemon shooter. And the Elect Beam is my favorite weapon in this game alone, besides the Mega Buster, because it shoots in 3 different directions at once, and it packs a punch. You also have to face off against the 6 Robot Masters again, but be extra careful. Between each stage of Dr. Wily's castle, your ammo for your weapons does not get restored. Like in The Last of Us, each use of your weapons counts, so use them sparingly, especially when you face off against Dr. Wily himself at the very end of the game. However, there is one item that appears at the end of the game called the Yasichi, which fills up all of Mega Man's health and weapon energy, and it's only at the last stage in the game. That's like Sonic suddenly being given a crazy amount of rings before going up against Dr. Robotnik. There is one boss fight where you have to fight a copy of yourself, which changes depending on which weapon you equip, and it's annoying! Just about as annoying as facing off against Dark Link in the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time, if not worse. The best weapon to use against Dr. Wily is the Elect Beam, because it packs a punch, and it deals a crazy amount of damage compared to your standard lemon shooter. You could also use Cutman's weapon as well, because it works kinda like a boomerang, or Fireman's weapon. After you defeat Dr. Wily, he practically grovels at Mega Man's feet, and that's how each game in the classic Mega Man series ends. And as the credits roll, no pun intended for Mega Man's sister, Mega Man just runs home to Dr. Light and roll, and that's the end of the game. I'm giving Mega Man a 7 out of 10. This game didn't sell very well in the United States, partly because of the god-awful box art. But sales gained momentum after word of mouth with little overseas coverage, save for an advertisement in Nintendo Fun Club News. Despite the game not being a large commercial accomplishment for Capcom, a sequel was greenlit titled Mega Man 2, and it was a massive hit, and my favorite game in the entire series. If anyone wants me to review Mega Man 2 on my channel as part of the McInerney76 game review series, let me know. But I can confirm that sometime in the future, I will be reviewing The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. As for my thoughts on the first Mega Man game, it's a solid entry and a good way to start off one of the most iconic platforming video game series of all time. It's definitely one of the most difficult entries in the series, but nowhere near as hair-pullingly impossible as Mega Man in Base, or Rockman and Forte in Japan. That's the one Mega Man game I couldn't finish, mostly because I played an emulator of the Japanese version of the game. And as of this video's upload, I have yet to play Mega Man 9, Mega Man 10, and Mega Man 11. I would like to get to those games before we get Mega Man Dual Override next year. The non-linear gameplay where you can play any stage in any order laid the groundwork for future video games, like Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, and even Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It was very innovative at the time compared to the linear structure of games like Super Mario Bros., The Legend of Zelda, Metroid, and Sonic the Hedgehog. And I love how Mega Man uses a rock-paper-scissors system for its boss fights. In my opinion, the best way to experience this game is by playing the Mega Man Legacy Collection on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and the 3DS. Or you can play it with an emulator. However you want to try it out, it's definitely a worthy trip down memory lane for the 8-bit era of video games. Stay tuned for my upcoming film review for The Avengers coming soon, and be on the lookout for more game reviews from yours truly. I'm always open to requests for games to review on this channel, but like I said, I can confirm that I will be reviewing Majora's Mask on this channel before we get the new Legend of Zelda movie in May of 2027. Till then, I'll see you all next time.